All right, we're here with Cademan. He got third place at the Terminal Revenge Case Tournament last weekend at Picante. Do you want to start with shout-outs?
Shout out to the Sleepy Time Discord and training group that we have. Shout out to Mitchell especially, because at Richmond my deck got stalled, so 98% of the deck is his, and so without that I just wouldn't have played at all. So big shout out to that, and shout out to Picante for hosting the tournament and being a good normal local store. Also shout out to Arturo. He was probably the main one that helped me actually build the deck, and I think that's about it.
All right, tell them about your prizing.
I got a box of the new set. I don't actually know what it's called.
Terminal Revenge.
Terminal Revenge.
It was in the name. All right, let's get into the list.
We'll start with the normals. You play 3 Seifert and 3 Black Metal. This one just searches pretty much any dragon, and it also recurs cards in grave. Most Lightsworn dragon decks don't actually play this card, but this is by far the best normal in the deck. Like, it's not even close. This card alone is like +5 if you just don't get interrupted with it. We'll go with the search targets for it. Red MD, and I play this for the free extender after, because I am playing Romulus. The normal that you need for this here, and then you do play the 1 Gamma because you have to play the normal. The Lightsworn package, in my opinion, these are probably the worst cards in your deck, so you don't want to see too many of them, but you use the dragon cards to get this. But you're playing pretty much the minimum amount that you need that is mandatory. 3 Dragonlings. It's just the best Lightsworn by like a lot. The bricks. 2 Wolf, 2 Fellis. I would love to play 1 because these cards suck to see in your hand, but if you draw them, your whole Lightsworn combo is dead, so you have to play 2 of each. 3 Weiss, so we can bounce back to normals, and a lot of times it ends up just being a level 14 GP normal. 3 Charge, and then the 1 Punishment Dragon. I don't play any of the solo recharge because I don't play enough Lightsworns, and I want to reduce bricks as much as possible. And this is just the 1 card that you have to play for the search. A lot of games is just it's a free discard for like your horse cards and stuff like that. But its effect is really good. You just don't play Judgment Dragon. It's not worth it. Cause a lot of people play the Judgment Dragon as well, but any game state where you have this and the Judgment where you go to the fusion, you've already won the game, so you don't want to play more bricks. We'll go into just a bunch of big level 8s. The big level 8s you play for search targets, and they're really good dragons. This one's not a dragon, but CED, Levy, and this is one that a lot of people don't play. Darkest Diablosis. With Levy, it is a free 8 if you have an engraver hand, and that makes just Lubellion a free vampire. Or if you already have the vampire we can extend, this is just a hand rip at that point. You play this one as an extender that searches for chaos space, but also if you have Resolve the Lightsworn combo and you Omega'd your opponent, you can also just summon Omega and recycle like your Striker Dragon. The little dragons, these cards are crazy. The Bestials, 1 Baldric, 1 Druis, 1 Magnemite. and then 3 Lubellion and 3 Sorinir. You play 3 of these because these are basically 4, 5, and 6 of this card. And this card's crazy because it gives you recursion and searchability. The tuners that you play the 2 Vision Resonator for the package. They're free summons with 6s. They're basically free extenders that are free tuners. And then probably my favorite engine in the game is the Horse package. 3 Mseti, 3 Sark, and then the 1 Monkey. This board really likes to be in my hands. And then you have the 1 Sheeran. It's just an extender. It can be a starter as well, depending on your mills. This is the 60th card in the deck, but because the discard's really rough in my build, because you have so much of the discards like Ravine, Mseti, your King Sarks, and stuff like that, and some other cards that I'll show later. 1 Nocto Vision, it's an extender that also gives you a draw. And the spells, Crimson Guy for the Vision Resonator search. Regains, this card's crazy. Ravine, this card makes just black metal and then any extender, full Lightsworn combo. With the black metal. The black metal plus any dragon extender makes full Lightsworn combo with this. Chaos Space. I wish this card was more than 1. Then the other engine card, Melody. It pretty much almost exclusively searches Diablosis and Levy, but it also has the ability to search CED. And then I only play 5 non-engine in the deck. Called by 3 talents and the Black Goat. This card is insane when it's milled or on field. Like if you get shifted or something, this helps you live. But in grave, almost like pretty much this card alone solos Tenpai, because if you have anything on board, they can't kill you if you just go Graveyard Effect, Call Red Dragon, and then they can't do all the festival summons, so they just can't put up bodies to kill you. We'll go to the extra. For the links, we've got the Striker Dragon, the Link 1 to get monsters off board, Romulus to search Dragon Ravine, then probably the best Link 2 I think in the game, Seals. Then the other best Link 2 in the game is SP. Got IP, Dark, and then Apo. I know some people are saying that Apo should be banned in this list. This deck really doesn't care. You just play mainly Apo to clear your own board a lot of times, and this negates are nice to have. Synchros, Minerva XCs, Omega, Excel, Dispatcher, and Chaos Angel. You play this to basically help you get into the Dispatcher, or get into the Dispatcher, or just get a free 8 with a 2 later on. When you go uninterrupted turn 1, if they have no hand traps, you can recycle the card 5 times, technically.
Toxic.
Very much so. And the Xyz, you play Zombie Vampire, Hope Harbinger, and Dugaris. The reason I don't play the Minerva Xyz in this deck is I'm not playing enough Lightsworns in the deck to ever proc the draw. So it's just better for me to go this, where it has the versatility of also summoning and boosting to attack, where I can just draw 2 instead and then get the advantage that way. The side, you've got your going second cards, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 evenly. The Dark Rulers are for like Melodious, Voiceless, and like Ubel, because this deck cannot go second against Yubel without power cards. It just does too much for it. And this card is very good against Snake Eyes for my deck, because if they keep the Flamberge to get their, just for Princess and the thing, I'm just gonna hand their cards back out of their hand when I go to main dice too. So they have no cards pretty much. The going first card is Skill Drain. Any game that this card resolves, if I have made Dispatch and have regains, or the Horse cards, you just play like Horse and Dispatch or Beatdown. Because just being able to summon a 3500 every turn, just almost no deck in the game can out that under Skill Drain. You play the extra Lightsworn for decks like Branded, because going second against Branded, you have to see a Vestigal, or you're just going to get puppet locked, and then you're just going to stare at each other because you don't get to play the game. The time card that I also side in against decks that don't play dark monsters, because it also has the board wipe effect. And then we have the 2 power 1-ofs, Change of Heart and Duster. Duster's pretty self-explanatory. This deck can have a hard time with Apo, so if you just draw this, you just take their Apo and you win the game. And that's all.
All right. So, what are you excited about in the next format? What's coming up? What are you thinking about?
I'm excited about the Fiendsmith cards, especially with Weiss being a light fiend. So if anytime they interact with that card and I have Weiss, I just get to go full Fiendsmith combo afterwards. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit it into my extra deck, because extra deck is semi-tight. But we'll find a way and cook.
So still playing the Toxic Pile, and you're just gonna stuff Fiendsmith into it.
Probably. We may play Yubel. Yubel looks really fun, but it is a expensive deck with me having to rebuild this whole deck right now.
Sure. All right. Well, congratulations, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Later.